Good morning and welcome to Java with Jim Outside Edition. I'm Jim Ries, Director of Business Development at Offit Kurman, joined here today with Chris Haley, founder at B'More Padel. Chris, how are you this morning?
I'm great, Jim. Good morning, everybody. And we got a special message here for Jim's Java with Jim. We got a special message. It's basically meet, enjoy, repeat. That's the message that Jim's given me, and it's a pleasure to be here, Jim.
And the other side is B'More Padel. Let's go. So, Chris, appreciate you joining me here this morning. Tell us about B'More Padel and how are you different from other businesses?
Good question. Thank you. B'More Padel is a business that I started a few years ago to provide the sport of paddle to the local community here in Baltimore. We provide that in two manners. First is we offer courts for lease to own for either clubs, corporations, or individuals to lease their court from me. And then they use that for either entertainment, social purposes, business purposes. And the second aspect is that we are starting to open up clubs. And our first club will open in a few months, actually probably less than a month, in Pikesville, Maryland. And all we're trying to do is create that social environment around the sport of padel for business executives, individuals, to have the athletic opportunity, but also the social and business connection opportunity that you do a wonderful job with. With regard to what's different, the business is owned privately, individually. It's no franchising. It's direct ownership. We think that provides a little bit higher degree of nimbleness and ability to tack if we need to. And decision-making becomes much quicker. And I think that's a big differentiator versus some other clubs or gyms or athletic-related businesses that are franchise models or venture capital models and are really looking for short-term exit and short-term return. We're interested in the long-term game.
And Chris, I know it's a relatively young company, but what would you say you're most proud of so far with B'More Padel?
A good question. I would say I'm trying to keep my pride to as small as possible, Jim. So I would say gratitude is probably the one thing. The relationships, I'm proud of the relationships we have, but with that pride becomes gratitude. A lot of the folks that we've gotten to know, my wife and I, and some of the folks that work at B'More Padel, we've had the opportunity to meet some wonderful businesses on the real estate side, the finance side, and then a fair number of club exposure. That's given us this opportunity to where we are today.
I know you've got some really exciting things going on right now. So what do the next 6 months look like for you and B'More Padel?
Sure. Thank you, Jim. Probably the next month, we need to execute on the development of B'More Padel in Pikesville. It's a brand new four-court facility that will have a members lounge that we need to get that executed, completed, open to our members, open to the public as well in Pikesville, Maryland. That's probably priority number one. Priority number two is always maintaining and offering the service to those customers that we have in our lease to own business. And I think that's enough.
Yeah. All right. So here's the fun part. What do people watching this video not know about you?
Oh, I would say given it's morning, it's coffee with Jim. I need to have a muffin or a yummy scone in the morning. And that's what I need with this cup of coffee. So I'm a sucker for a little breakfast treat. And the second thing is we do a lot of work with veterans. My father was in the Navy. We do a lot of connectivity, fundraising, particularly for things like the Navy SEAL Foundation. We do work with military veterans who are disabled. In fact, some of them have actually been on our courts. So a fair commitment to the military community. And as part of that, we're honored and we're blessed to have the number of branches that we have available. And as part of that, we're blessed in that we have the Naval Academy, we have the whole infrastructure of the Navy around us.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let's hit some balls.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
All right, hop over there, Jim. I got a paddle here. We got some balls. So the tennis ball, it's almost like a tennis ball. And we got a soft paddle racket. We call it Padel. All right, now I'm going to make Jim run a little bit here. You guys ready? All right, here we go. Couple bounces. Nice shot. Stay low. One more, Jim. Excellent. Come on in. Yes. Make it ready. Nice. Whoop. Oh. Nice shot. Gonna hit a lob. Tough one.
All right, that was fun.